I mean, that's very important to me. So we're going to get started here. You're going to hear the beeps. That'll tell us when to stop and start. First exercise, just so you know, is if you're standing, we're holding our right leg up for 30 seconds. If you're sitting, just bring your knee up for 30 seconds. I'm just going to hold it. That's all it is. Just a balance exercise to work these muscles better. So I will do both throughout, sitting and standing, so you can get an idea of what we're doing. So if you have any questions, please ask at some point, and I will check as we go along. So we're going to get started. Here's the beeps as they begin. I'll tell you when to start. We're ready in 3, 2, 1, and we start. And we're just holding our knee up. You'll ask me the question, is your toes up or down? I prefer up. It doesn't really matter at this point because we're really working the muscles in the front of our leg called the quadricep muscle. And you can imagine when you're standing and going up the stairs, this is the muscle that has to engage in order for you to lift your knee. And 30 seconds doesn't seem like a long time, but in actuality it is. And we put it down, you're going to shake your legs out because now we're going to do the left leg for the same thing. And we've got about 5 more seconds before we start. Here we go. Exercise. And we just lift the left leg. You want to lift it as high so it's parallel to the ground. And again, you're lifting from your knee. Toes can be up, toes can be down. Some sets can be up, some sets can be down, or all up or all down, either one. The weight on your other foot should be directly onto your heel. Your shoulder should be over your hip. Nobody should be leaning forward, standing straight tall. Good. This exercise is called heel toe walk. So what we're going to do is alternate our feet forward and back, heel toe, heel toe. Now you can do it standing and take a step, or you can sit and just bring it back and forth, and we're going. Heel toe walk. The sobriety test if you get pulled over, which I hope none of you do. And done, and you gotta rest. What we're gonna do here is shift our weight from one side to the other. Just moving off of one foot, sort of tick-tocking back and forth. If you're sitting, it's sort of lean one side, lean the other. Exercise. Go, back and forth. Roll on the chair, or tick-tock back and forth. Legs are straight through this whole exercise. Tick-tock, back and forth. Doesn't have to be fast. Just controlling balance and shift of weight. Rest. This next exercise is either standing just like we did before. We're holding our leg up, but we're bringing our arm up like a clock and down. Straight arm all the way through. Here we go. Exercise. Right knee and up. Hold that leg up again. We're going to work that quadricep muscle. Go as high as you can on this arm. If you can only go as high as your shoulder, that's fine. There are limitations for everybody. The weight should be on your left heel right now. And nice, smooth, rhythmic movements of your arm. Nothing ballistic. Rest. And now we're doing the other side. How to move the chair to the other side. Leg parallel to the ground, exercise. Arms moving. Now you may notice that one side arm is able to lift higher than the other. Keep the arm straight throughout. Don't bend the elbow, even at the top. We're really working the shoulder here, so keep the arm completely straight. There you go.
Rest.
Good. You can sit down for this one, or you can stand. We're going to turn and reach, turn and reach. You can do it seated as well. Not a problem. Here we go. Turn and reach.
Exercise.
Reach. Reach. Turn your shoulders. Reach. Reach. Work the obliques. Reach. Work your back. Good.
Rest.
All we're doing is marching right now. So if you're standing, it's just marching. Opposite arm and opposite knee move together. If you're seated, just do the same thing. Just lift your knees and march. Go.
Exercise.
March. Elbows should be brushing against your sides. Good. Standing is excellent. Balance. Shouldn't be falling over. Almost done.
Rest.
We've done these before, toe in calf raises. If you're standing, turn those toes in and then go up on your tippy toes, hold and come back down. If you're sitting, just toe in calf raises.
Exercise.
Up and down. Up, down. Toes are turned in. You're going to feel it on the outside of your leg. Good. Next exercise is toes out. Same thing. Toe out, calf raise. Here we go.
Exercise.
This you'll feel on the inside of your calf. Toes are pointed outward. The strain is on the inside. Up on your tippy toes and down. If you're seated, do the same thing. If you're standing, make sure there's a chair next to you so you can hold it in case.
Rest.
Fantastic. We're doing forward shoulder rolls. You can do them standing or seated. It does not matter. Your hands are hanging down. For shoulder rolls, go forward for 30 seconds. Here we go.
Exercise.
Nice and slow. Does not have to be fast. Arms remain straight. Shoulders come up and around. All balance.
Rest.
Now we're going to do shoulder rolls backwards, squeezing our shoulder blades as we come back. 2 more exercises to go, including this one coming up.
Exercise.
Good. Up and back. Up and back. Get some mobility in those shoulders. And you're going to ask yourself, why are we doing shoulder exercises for balance? Well, that holds your upper body in place, and most of the time we're grasping something. So we need the balance of our shoulders to keep us in an upright position.
Rest.
Good. The next group is open, make a fist. Open, make a fist. Because grip strength is important in balance, holding things and balancing as we're moving. Here we go. 30 seconds.
Exercise.
Out, back. Out, back. Really separate those fingers. Get those hands moving. Get the joints moving. Get blood flowing. I like to bring my hands in and push them all the way out, bending my elbows and then straightening my arms. It's up to you how you want to do it. There's no right or wrong with that.
Rest.
Good. We've got a minute. I'm actually going to pause this for a second.
Workout paused.
Good. Now, unmute yourselves for a second. I want you to unmute yourselves. Good. Thanks, Lenny. Please unmute yourselves if you can. Anybody having any difficulty with any of these exercises?
Little extra crunching in the shoulders from the shoulder rolls, but I think
And that's normal. As we advance in age, we don't get old, we advance. As we advance in age, ligaments which connect bone to bone and tendons which connect muscle to bone have a little bit of a laxity in them and they rub over the end of the bone. That's the gravelly sound that you hear. Sometimes you'll hear a snapping sound. That's a ligament snapping over the end of a bone, all of which are totally benign and will not hurt you in any shape, manner, or form. If you're doing a particular movement and it is hurting you, then it is important to stop doing that movement to that extent. But if you are doing an exercise and all you're hearing is the gravel stuff, everybody hears gravel stuff. It's normal, completely normal. So, any questions about any of the movements that we're doing? Everybody feels good with them? Good. We've got a couple of seconds to rest up, and then we're going to start again. Let me just get this all set up again.
Wonderful set.
Okay.
Resuming your time.
But don't start yet. You've got a minute after this to talk, to do, and then we'll get it up again.
Can you say that?
Balance of quadriceps. Go ahead. Diana, go ahead.
Recovery.
You're on mute, Diana.
When
Go
you're
ahead.
doing one foot in front of the other,
Yeah.
when you're sitting, you can easily go back and forth. But
Yeah,
when-
so what I would do is if I was standing, I would take 2 or 3 steps forward and then 2 or 3 steps back.
Okay, so you're not hopping, you're not like.
No hopping at all. No. This is slow, rhythmic, easy stuff.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure. Very important to do things right. I'm glad you asked those questions. That's important. We got 30 seconds and then we're going to start again. And the first one is that right knee hold up. Again, we are going parallel to the ground and simply holding it there. We want this muscle to engage and work so it gains strength. That's what this is all about. Endurance and strength. 10 seconds, we start. If you're sitting, that's fine. If you're standing, that's fine. Just have something there as an aid in case.
Exercise.
Hold that leg up. Toes can be up or down, doesn't matter. Toes up will put a little bit more tension on your calf. Toes down will put a strain on the front of your leg. So whichever is your weaker part, that's how to hold your foot. Five more seconds to go.
Rest.
Now we're going to do the left leg. I would suggest never doing this exercise with both legs coming up at the same time if you're standing. Here we go.
Exercise.
30 seconds. Leg up. Toes up or down, your call. Fifteen seconds to go.
Rest.
Good. Heel toe walking, whether you're sitting or standing. If you're standing, you're taking a couple of steps forward and a couple of steps back. Make sure, again, you have something to hold on to if you need to. If you're sitting, you're just simply alternating feet front and back.
Exercise.
Go. Good. Almost up.
Rest.
Good. We're going to teeter-totter back and forth. If you're sitting, you're going to switch from the right cheek to the left cheek. If you're standing, legs are straight, and we're just rocking back and forth. Keep your balance as you move side to side. Legs
Exercise.
stay straight. Just teeter-totter, back and forth. I look like the headless horseman. Just shifting weight back and forth, making sure you're bilaterally, symmetrically sound. Ooh, that was technical.
Rest.
Good. Now we're going to lift our knee and do those arm movements. Nice and smooth in rhythm. Palm down if you want, palm up if you want. You can alternate back and forth, it doesn't matter.
Exercise.
Here we go, right arm only. Keep the arm straight throughout the whole movement. When you get to the top, just stop with your arm straight. Good, you guys got good flexibility. You look terrific. Almost done, keep that knee up.
Rest.
Now we're gonna do the left side. Left knee will be up, left hand moves. Here we go.
Exercise.
Keep that knee up. Want the leg parallel to the ground. If you're seated, you want the knee higher than your hip. Remember, not a death grip on this, just a light touch. Good.
Rest.
Turn and reach. If you're standing, it's turn and reach. If you're seated, it is turn and reach. Same exercise.
Exercise.
Reach. Make sure you get that reach. Gets that little extra stretch in those muscles in your back. Good. Real good. You look terrific.
Rest.
Good. Marching is next. Marching, it's opposite knee and opposite arm come up at the same time. That's how you run and march. So you can do it standing or seated. It's up to you.
Exercise.
March, march. Slow. It doesn't have to be fast. Arms don't have to come up too high, just like you were marching. Good.
Rest.
Toe in calf raises. Toe in calf raises. You're going to feel it on the outside of your calf.
Exercise.
Up, down, up, down. Slow, rhythmic. Yes, it will start to burn. That is normal. That is your body looking for available energy. You're not hurting yourself, I promise.
Rest.
Toes out this time. And calf raise. All of these movements are designed to be rhythmic.
Exercise.
Up and down. Not like weights where we're a little bit ballistic and moving. It is simply just slow movements to build endurance in these muscles that are responsible for our balance. And I'll tell you why I came up with this routine at the end. And if I forgot, somebody tell me.
Rest.
Good. The shoulder rolls forward. Really get a good range of motion all the way through. Really want to work that shoulder girdle.
Exercise.
Forward. Everything comes forward. Good. Good. You guys look great. Nice and slow. Grinding is normal. Eileen, my right shoulder is, so just so you know, it is normal.
Rest.
And backwards now we're going to do. We got a couple of seconds to rest. All balance. Here we go, backwards.
Exercise.
Squeeze your shoulder blades in the back when you bring your shoulders back. Almost done.
Rest.
And then the last exercise is the open and close, and you'll be halfway done. Here we go.
Exercise.
Open, close. Open, close. Really wide apart when you open, please. Open and close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Good. Real good. Love it. Close. Open, close.
Rest.
Good. We've got a minute before we start our set again. This will be number 3 of 4 coming up. So the reason I came up with this routine is that most of us, you got rest, you got a minute rest.
Recovery.
Most of us in the winter in our house will be wearing socks on floors. A friend of mine the other day did such a thing and slipped on a little runner rug and landed flat on her rear end and fractured her back. So balance is key here, guys. And I don't want any of you to do that. So what I'm going to tell you to do is that if it's cold in your house and you're wearing socks, don't be walking on the bare floors. Put your shoes on or slippers on or something like that. And let something have some grip. Otherwise, you'll do the Tom Cruise slide in and then you'll fall. Please don't fall. Please don't hurt your back. We're going to start in about 15 seconds, and it's just holding that right knee up. Here we go. Get ready and hold it up. Let's do it this time with the toes up.
Exercise.
Good. Toes up. So you'll feel a little bit of tension on the back of your leg, on the back here. That's called your calf muscle. So toes up.
Rest.
Good. Left leg is next. And again, toes are up for this one. On the last set, we'll put our toes down. Here we go. Left leg up, toes up.
Exercise.
Good. Diane, that's good balance. Yep. Focus on a spot. Or touch your ear. That'll give you more balance too. It surprisingly works. Yeah, there you go, Ted. Surprisingly, it works. Holding your ear gives you more balance.
Rest.
Good. Excellent. Heel toe walk. So one foot in front of the other. Okay. If you're standing, a couple of steps forward, a couple of steps back, heel to toe.
Exercise.
Here. Here. We're just shifting our feet back and front. Nothing plotting. Simply movement. By the way, this is also a good core exercise. It works your lower abdominal muscles at the same time.
Rest.
Excellent. Right knee up, horizontal movement with your arm. Again, toes are up on this one. Here we go. Knee up, toes up, arm moving. Good. Don't bend your arm at all. Keep it straight throughout the whole movement. Weight is on your heel, on your standing leg.
Rest.
Good. We're going to do the other leg now. And yeah, you're going to say, yeah, those muscles are getting tired. Yes, they are. We're working them here. Here we go.
Exercise.
Knee up, toe up, arm moving. Balance. Breathe. Keep the knee up. As we get fatigued, it starts to lower.
Rest.
Good. Turn and reach for this one. Again, either standing or seated, you're okay. I keep jostling back and forth so everybody can see how to do them right. Turn and reach.
Exercise.
Reach. 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 Slow and rhythmic. Every movement does not have to be ballistic. Slow and easy. Just as effective, if not more so. Good. Good.
Rest.
Marching will be next, seated or standing, it doesn't matter. Just opposite knee, opposite arm. Opposite knee, opposite arm. Here we go.
Exercise.
You're not making fists. Don't want to clench this. Just nice, easy. Your hands always have a normal sort of bend to them. So keep that up. Good. Excellent. You guys are really working beautifully today. I like it. Marching.
Rest.
Toes in. Calf raises. Again, you're going to feel it on the outside of your leg. Here we go.
Exercise.
Up and down. Honey, I'm home. My computer shut and locked me out. So I had to call Lindy to get the code again because I'm at my house and I don't have the codes with me. Anyway, finish that exercise. You're done. I paused everything so we haven't lost anything. So we're good. And
Resuming your Tabata workout.
okay, you're in rest. Okay, you're good. Next exercise is going to be the toes out. Here it comes. Here we go. Toes out.
Exercise.
Out. Out. I apologize for that. Technical difficulties. Thank
And we
God.
caught it all on tape, Paul.
Thank you. It's all right. Thank God my operator was standing by to get me back on. Thanks, Lynn. Oh, man. Never a dull moment.
Rest.
Good. Shoulder rolls are going to be next.
Exercise.
Shoulder rolls. Forward. Good. Only forward. Good. Now we're going backward. Backward. Here it comes.
Exercise. Rest.
Good. Then fingers out and back this time. Guys look great. Here we go.
Exercise.
Out, all the way out and back. Out, back, out. I think we
Rest.
skipped an exercise. We didn't do the teeter-totter this time. We're going to do it for the last exercise, teeter-totter back and forth. Here we go. Teeter-totter.
Exercise.
Right cheek, left cheek. If you're standing, it's one leg to the other leg. Not a whole lot of big movements. It's just shifting your body weight from side to side. Good. Good.
Rest.
We got a minute or so to rest up, and we have one more routine to go through. One more set. And we'll get done. Got a minute. Don't get nervous. You're not going anywhere.
Recovery.
Good. You're doing great, guys. You got a minute, and then we start again from the top without any technical interference.
Paul, can I share something?
You sure may.
While you were off, we all stood up and picked up both legs.
There you go. You know, it's amazing.
That's how good you are.
Unbelievable. Great job, Phyllis. I like that. That was great. Very cool. We got 20 seconds to go, and then we go into our last set. Make it your best set. It's always my mantra as we do our last set. Make it your best set. We got 15 seconds before we start. Make sure you're holding your leg up high when we're holding our legs. Don't get tired. Don't get fatigued. If you have to sit, that's okay. Here we go. Just hold that right knee up.
Exercise.
Toes are down this time. Point them down. Yeah, changes your whole balance. And you'll say your left leg is wiggling a little bit. Your foot is wiggling a little bit. That's normal. That's to maintain your balance. That's your foot constantly changing to adapt to surrounding environment.
Rest.
We're going to do the left leg up this time. Holding the leg up, toes down. Here we go. Toes are down.
Exercise.
If you're standing and doing this and you start to waver, hold your ear. You'll be surprised. It really works. It gives you a sense of balance.
Rest.
Good. We're going to walk in a straight line, one foot in front of the other. I'm reluctant to put my cover down so it doesn't snap down like it did before. A couple of steps forward if you're standing, a couple of steps back if you're standing. If you're seated, just shift your legs.
Exercise.
One in front of the other. And it works your lower abs at the same time. Shifting, shifting. Doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be fast. Balance. Almost done.
Rest.
Tick tock. Going from side to side here. The one I skipped over before. Here we go.
Exercise.
Tick tock. You don't have to fall all the way over. And if you're standing, doing just that, shifting one weight to the other. All right, keep your hands down. Yeah, because I really want you to work the balance, and we don't kind of do the Watusi when we are walking. So, although I like the dance, it was kind of cool. Here we go.
Rest.
Good. Right leg is going to be up, toe is pointed down. We're going to be moving our arms up and down. You can do half of them with your palm down and then half of them with your palm up. Here we go.
Exercise.
Slow. Does not have to be fast. It's not what it's about. Keep the arms straight throughout the whole movement. Really isolating on that shoulder girdle. And only go as high as you can. If you can only go this high, that's all it is. If you can go all the way up, that's fine too.
Rest.
Good. Other leg now. Same thing. Don't forget to point your toes down. Here we go. Knee up, toes down, hand moving.
Exercise.
Yeah, there's some good breathing going on here. That's great. That's what I want this to be. Testing your body, building some endurance, breathing well. Every movement doesn't have to be ballistic with weights. Keep the knee up.
Rest.
Good. Turn and reach is next. Turn and reach. Really turn, really reach. Really stretch your back out. Here we go.
Exercise.
Reach. Reach. Excellent. Turn and reach was good. Okay, we're going to be marching next. Opposite arm, opposite knee, in a marching position. Here we go.
Exercise.
March, march.
Rest.
Toes in, calf raises. Straight up. Make sure your toes are pointed slightly in. We're going up. You're going to feel it on the outside of your calves.
Exercise.
Up and down. You can hold it at the top for a split second. Makes the muscle work even more. Balance. Balance. Breathe.
Rest.
Good. Toes are out this time for balance. And you're going to feel it on the inside of your calf now.
Exercise.
Last 4 exercises. Make them the best exercises.
Rest.
Cool. We're doing the forward shoulder rolls. Forward shoulder rolls.
Exercise.
Forward. Forward. Just forward. Nice and easy. Doesn't have to be strenuous. Lift up, roll forward. Good.
Rest.
We're going to do backward shoulder rolls now. You got 2 exercises to go, including this one. You're a minute away from being done. Here we go.
Exercise.
Back. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Good. Nice, slow, rhythmic movement. Almost done.
Rest.
Good. Open and close our fingers. That's the last of the exercise. When you bring your hands in, make a tight fist. Bring your hands all the way out. Tight fist, all the way out. Here we go.
Exercise.
Fist. Fist. You should feel it in your forearms when you make that fist. Squeeze that hand. Open and close. This helps with arthritic conditions, gets blood flowing, helps you getting cramps in your fingers and hands.
Rest.
Good. You guys did it.
Workout pause.
You terrific. Unmute yourselves, please. Let's talk.